Well, it is week 1 of high school football season, and we've got Matt, Corey, and Camille Gear live at Bettendorf for the Score on the Road.
Hey, David. Yeah, we've been joined by our third member of the Score team, Camille Gear.
The best looking one.
That's obvious. She's the rose.
It goes without saying, right?
She's the rose between two thorns.
Thank you.
She's also very, very. So let's talk some football, because it is week 1 of the high school football season, and everybody's excited. And we'll start here at Bettendorf, Tuvell Stadium. We just had Zach Shea on a little bit earlier. 6,000 people here tonight. It's going to be a great atmosphere week 1.
Yeah, and for as long as I've been doing this in this area, which is about 23 years, I can't remember a time where Bettendorf and PV played in week 1. And you don't want to say, but there's kind of a lot riding on this game, because 1, you beat your biggest rival. 2, you not only get bragging rights, but you're starting off 1-0, and then you kind of look at the rest of the season like, all right, we got a good start here, see if we can build on that. So it should be a great atmosphere, a fun game here tonight.
Camille's heading to this place tonight. Are you ready for 6,000 people?
Absolutely. I've never been to a game at Bettendorf, so I'm excited. We'll have winning coach hopefully on the score tonight.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll love to talk. The losing coach will not be talking to us tonight on the score. Winning coach always loves to. So we heard a lot about Bettendorf today. Zach Shea kind of broke down what to expect from the Bulldogs. Obviously, this is a big game for Pleasant Valley as well. We talked to the Spartans the last couple weeks. Here's what they have to say about the rivalry between Bettendorf and Pleasant Valley.
You know, it's a rivalry game. You know, again, obviously very, very close proximity. We share the same community for the most part. So, yeah, it's a rivalry game. The kids want to win that game. Their kids want to win that game. It's 1 game in 9, and but that's got our that's in our focus. I mean, the kids know that. They've been doing it a long time. They've been competing against those guys for a long time. The coach and the staff's been competing against one another for a long time. They do a great job over there, and they'll be ready to go. I mean, they got some good players. They want to win. They're competitive.
Coach Van, he's always talked about this whole summer. He's always talked about how Bettendorf's our week 1 and how we have to become ready, and they're not going to give us easy. And I think all of us are fired to play them, and it's going to be a packed house, and we're going to be ready.
Absolutely, there's a lot more pressure this week 1 because we're playing our rivals across town. So I think we'll be motivated. Though. I think it'll help us. We don't like Bettendorf, and we're ready for them.
Yeah, no love lost between the Bulldogs and the Spartans. It'll be a great game here at Tuvell Stadium. As we mentioned, full coverage, a lot more to get to tonight on the Score, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. 21 games in all for you tonight on the Score. What's a game that maybe stands out to you, Camille?
I think one that stands out to me and you guys too is one that's on the Illinois side of the river, LaSalle Peru versus United Township. UT, not great last year, 1-8, but I think it's hard to say that a first week game is a must-win, but it almost is for UT. They return a ton of talent, so it'll be interesting to see what the Panthers look like this year.
Yeah, got a lot of talent at UT. It was a big weekend opener at the Soul Bowl. Corey, what do you got?
Well, there's 2 other Big 6 teams going on the road. Moline goes up to Glenbard North, plays a 5-4 team that's actually a really good 5-4 team. They made the playoffs last year. See if Moline can go up there and get a win. Fritz Diodone, in his first game at Rock Island, is going up to Manuka, see if he can get a win on the road. But then there's one game a little bit closer, Newman Rock Ridge. A huge game to start off the track. It could be a statement game for either one of them. Rock Ridge has a good quarterback back in Braden Dean, but things that we're hearing is he may not be playing quarterback. They may be going with a younger guy, freshman. We'll see how that all shakes out tonight. Newman's Newman. They do what they do, as Larry Johnson would say. But Mike LeMay said they're going to run the ball, see if they have a very good elite defense, a lot of speed on that side of the ball. Should be a fun game in Edgington tonight.
See, Cuff does what I did. He did what I do a lot. Braden Connor. You got older brother.
Oh, I got older brother.
It happens all the time. I know Mom watches.
She watches.
I know she watches all the time.
I played golf with him a couple
I
years ago.
almost feel like my phone buzzing in my pocket right now.
Connor
saying,
did.
no, Braden is not. So anyways, yeah, a lot to get to tonight. And one thing we've done here on the Score is we've really tried to make it something a little more than just football. And of course, a few years ago, we went outside, we added the grill to things. Last year, we added guest grillers, and guys, I'm really excited about this week's guest griller. We got up bright and early to join the morning show at WLLR. Danny Lynn from the morning show is going to join us today, doing some cooking and some grilling. These guest grillers, they've become a lot of fun, haven't they, Camille?
Absolutely. I mean, one of the best parts is, she had ideas. Like, she knew exactly what she wanted to cook. She wanted to do chicken breast, so that's what we're going to have. Yeah. But I think that's kind of the fun part about it, is they get to put their own spin on whatever we're eating.
The best part is that we're eating.
Let's do not get it twisted. The food.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't thank Julian Vandervelde for his slight mishap that he had last year when he burn the grill down.
His
It still
fiery
works. But
contributions,
the
if you will.
fire was probably one of the best things that happened to us last year because after
let
that,
the management hear
everybody started talking about it. So everybody every week was like, who's your guest griller? Are they going to burn the grill down? So it has really become a fun part of the show. Not to mention we got a lot of football. We'll do some live interviews with some coaches, possibly some Zoom interviews with John Schlemmer. He's going back to his hometown down in Metamora to play, see if they can get a win, and just a lot of fun that we have each and every Friday night.
Yeah, we mentioned Julian Vandervelde. We'd be remiss to say that he is going to get some redemption, hoping that next week, week 2, Julian is coaching at Davenport Central. Central plays a Thursday game next week, so we're efforting to have him join us. I might get like a easy bake oven or a microwave for him.
Anything,
I
just
love
Something like that, just to keep it safe. So anyways, we got a lot to get to tonight, but 10:30 is a long time away, so we have a lot of work to do. David, we appreciate you guys having us once again for Score on the Road. We can't wait to chat with you guys next week. We'll throw it back to you guys in the studio.
I can't wait to see if there's going to be another great fire in 2023 now.
Possible.
All right.
It's possible.
It's 11:40.